Every day in the news, we share stories of decisions people make that change the course of their lives. It's not often, though, that the decision they make is to choose kindness. A year ago, we shared a Bay Area proud story of a South San Francisco man who made just such a pledge, and did it ever change his life?
Oh my God, dude, amazing.
When it comes time to celebrate our birthdays, the focus is always on the next year of life, on our hopes and wishes for what is to come.
Thank you for coming all this way.
But as Bryan Tsiliacos turns 30, he can't help but look back at the previous year.
I was in a bit of a crisis.
That's because it's one that has transformed his life.
Oh my gosh. It's really hard to put into words.
So let's try and put it into words for Bryan. A year ago, upon turning 29 and feeling grateful for all he had, Bryan pledged to do 30 acts of kindness before turning 30. We were the first to share his story as he completed his first act.
Here we go.
Baking, then delivering hundreds of individual flan desserts to every firefighter working in San Jose. We weren't the last, though. News of Bryan's mission quickly spread. By the time he was on his second act, school supply boxes to every middle school teacher in Oakland, stories about Bryan were appearing all over the world. People magazine even crowned Bryan one of the kindest people in America.
Yeah, I had no idea I was going to get this much attention. I didn't, honestly. I wasn't prepared for just the flurry of media, magazines, talk shows, blogs, websites, you name it. I mean, everyone just really was so supportive.
And on the very day he turned 30, Bryan was at it again.
There you go.
This time, care packages to the staff at the Oakland Zoo. It was another successful mission. The same, however, can't be said about Bryan's original goal of 30 acts by this time.
I've done 10. We're almost done 10, yes.
You see, Bryan's acts have turned out to be so big and require so much planning, not to mention he has a full-time job, he only got a third of the way to 30. But what he has managed to accomplish in those acts, Bryan believes, is much more important. He has inspired others to follow in his kind footsteps.
Literally, one woman, she was saying, hey, I was making dinner and your story about giving the firefighters came on. Right? I was just so inspired to see that. I want to give back to my community.
So as Bryan enters his 30s, he's giving himself the next year to complete all 30 acts. But is sure he won't be done even then.
The momentum is here, so I'm just trying to figure out how do I carry that throughout my life, because yes, this has completely changed my life.
And that story about the woman who sent him the message, I mean, that is just one. He could go on and on. He heard from people in Canada. He heard from people in India who heard his story, and it inspired them to go out and do something kind. And Bryan said a year ago when I first talked to him, that was always his goal, the ripple effect. One act of kindness inspiring others. So he's going to do a lot, but there's only so much one person can do. If we all do something.
Domino effect, right?
Yeah.
That's terrific.
And your story got all the way to People Magazine.
People Magazine!
And then from there,
Yeah,
worldwide.
that's crazy. That's amazing.
That's phenomenal.